Hi everyone and welcome back to World of Mike. Today we have Battleship Bismark. I know it's been quite a while before we've done this, but this was due to a missing chain which I was tidying up yesterday and I found it, so we can now do it. We do still have two pieces missing at the moment, which is this bar and this bar, but what I think is important is to move this along and then we can tackle that at the end once that comes, once we find it, because if we keep waiting and waiting and waiting, we'll be just stuck on this stage forever. So in this stage we're going to be doing the gearbox for the bow anchors, and then moving on to a little bit further on we're going to be putting a chain onto one of the wheels that we've got here, attaching the other part of this section here, and that will be clamped onto the bottom, and then we'll be having two chains either side, and then as you can see it will be a case of installing them into these gearbox housings, and then obviously putting the bar through to make the anchor, attaching them with two rings, and then we'll have something that looks like that, which means we can then move on to this stage that we're doing here. So first things first is obviously we've got ourselves the little wheel here. I'm going to move that down as best as I can, and God's sake, what's going on here? I don't know what's causing this, it's a bit loose, but anyway, so this is the wheel that we've got here, which is really nice. It's got a cog on it, and we've got two chains that we're going to be putting it on. The first one is this one. As you can see, it's a very long sort of chain here, and it's a very thin chain, so obviously take care, because that will break very easily. What's going to happen is we're going to put the chain over the top of here, and it will sit onto this section here. By the way, my Bismarck is paused, but I've still got enough enough stages to get through, because I'm still on pack one. So yeah, because the Spitfire needs a bit of attention, so that's why I've paused it. We've then got this little opening, and as you can see, it's got like a little hole through it. They're not exactly the same, so obviously be careful with that, and that's going to go through this little section here, making sure that the ring goes through that little gap there, as you can see, and that's going to be that one there, done like so. Next, what we have to do is we need to put another chain, so we'll put that onto there as best as we can. We then have to get another chain, whoops, which is this section. And this chain, again, very thin, but it's going to go onto this side of the... This feels a little bit like it's not on properly, but this part is going to go onto this side, like that, as you can see. And then it will have another clip section of this on there. I'm just going to have a look, because I seem to be missing that section, so I'll just have a little look around my desk section here. If it's not on my desk, we can always supply it later. I'm not going to ponder on it, because I'm getting a bit fed up with this build being on hold for a while, so yeah, okay. So that part is missing in action at the moment, but we'll tackle that later on. It's not going to cause any problems for us. So we do have to put another one like we did here onto that side. So that will be done. I will cover that in a different video. And yeah, what happens is this will go into the motor housing, as you can see. So it will feed into here like that. Obviously, remember that this part here, where we've got this little black, this round part here, we'll have another one on the attachment of this side once I find it, and it will obviously feed out of here. Now what will happen after that is once we've done that, you could, if you wanted to, roll this up. So just to keep it really, really easy, and if it will let you. So let me have a look. Put that on there. It just keeps it nice and tidy, you know, so that way we don't lose it. So I'll just put that part in there, and then this side, what I can do is just roll that up on here as well. But this build has been on hold for long enough, so I just want to move it along really. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put that on there. This one won't roll up because it's not got the other cap on it, so that's just going to keep falling off, but I'll keep that in there for the meantime. So I'll keep that in there. That then gets put to one side, so we don't actually attach these two yet. So we'll put that over to one side. The next stage after this is hull work, so it's not going to cause a delay. But what we then do is we get ourselves the anchor and this bar, making sure that the ring part is through up at the top, and then this part is down at the bottom, because that's what stops it going through. It's going to go through this little opening here, and you can see it comes through like so. Then we get ourselves a ring, which is this little ring here, as you can see. And you'll notice that we've got to thread it through here. Now the easiest way to do this, in my opinion, is sometimes I will get the back of it and I'll just hook it over. You can just sometimes, if you're careful, you can try and, if it's got the right grip to it, you can sometimes hook it through. And sometimes it will do it. If not, what you can do is just prise it open with your nail slightly, and then obviously you can push that. You can push that, anchor it in, and then slide it on like that. Okay, so then it slides on, jigsy bow, like that, and that's one of the anchors there done. Once we've obviously done that, it doesn't want us to do anything else, as you can see. So where we've got the issue here, where we've got the cap missing and one of these, this section here missing, we can tackle that later on, but you get the gist of where it goes, and that's the bit, you know, that's what counts at the moment. So I'll just put that like that for now. But what's important, and obviously this will then again, this will eventually get attached to the forecast of Titanic. Oh my god, I've made a the forecast of Bismark, so it's the wrong ship there. But yeah, you get the gist. And then what we can do is we can put the other ring in there so that we know it's all there, and I might just put that over the top just to know that we've got all the pieces there. So we will tackle that in a future video, the ones that we need to tackle that on. But I think, you know, what's best is, and we've also got this little section here. This doesn't get used yet, okay? So this little bit here won't get used yet. So what you can do is you can just pop it in there like that for safekeeping. But yeah, I think what's important is we don't stall this anymore, because I do want to get this moving along. And I need to start getting to pack 2. So yeah, so as I said, we've got another clip section which looks like this. That little part will go on the back of here, and then obviously we just need to do another anchor with a ring. We've got the ring, it's just a case of finding this bar and the anchor section, and that can easily be done. Normally, if I've got a part that I need to work around, I will only do that if it's possible to work around it. If it's going to hold us up, then we will have to put the build on hold until that part comes, so that we can attach it. But that's quite easy, we can do that in a different video. So obviously, due to circumstances with the Eddie Stobart and Titanic at the moment, Bismark is going to be taking over the Wednesday slot until further notice, and then Thursday is going to be your military watches until further notice. But please remember to like, share and subscribe. Stay tuned because the Route Master is returning very soon. I'm pleased to report I have now found the section that I need, and we're going to be working on this in the next few weeks, hopefully. So, but that's not set in stone yet, but the Route Master is planning to come back soon. But please remember to like, share and subscribe. If you like that video, tap the bell notification, like it, share it, dislike it, whatever you do, all them wonderful things that are engagement into the channel. And yeah, I'll see you next week for more Battleship Bismarck stage number 8. Take care guys, bye bye.